Turkey Hunter here. So I'm out in the woods here. It's deer scouting time. And you know what? For anybody who's new at this, who has no idea what they're doing, you know what? This is just going to help you out a little bit because I really have no idea what I'm doing. And the guys online said, you know, find a spot where they're finding water, find a spot where they're getting food, and try and find yourself a spot in between from where they're bedding down. So I do know that out this way, there's apple trees. A little ways away, but still there's apple trees. Now down this way here, there's a road not too far behind me that leads down to a beaver pond, which is water. Last year we saw tracks coming down this way, and so I think I've got a game trail, so I'm just going to put some apples right here on the ground. I've cleared out the ground a little bit. I went online and I got myself a very, very cheap trail cam. Paid $30 for it online. It works. I tested it out. It was completely gray, so not exactly what you call camouflage, but I gave it a paint job. This is an easy cam right there. Pretty simple.
Apple.
Oh, I know, eh, bud?
The apple. Apple.
So this is the trail cam that I got, and I'm going to set it up here in the tree. Now, based on what they've told me you need to do is you need to cut out a lot of the ground, a lot of the branches and stuff that might cause movement to set your cam off. Now, the cam is mostly motion sensor, but it does have an infrared component to it too, trying to pick up body heat and whatnot. So hopefully there'll be no problem. So I'm going to put the apples right here on the ground, and I'm going to come back in a couple of days, just check it out. My first time trying out the game camera. So I just met the owner of the property too, who's not too far. He lives on some property down the way here, Edgar. He's a real nice guy. So and he said, of course, I can hunt on his own too. Just getting the trail cam set up, and I went to test out the camera, and lo and behold, make sure you got good batteries before you come out to the woods. Can't believe my batteries are dead, so I guess I'm gonna have to head back out and gonna have to find myself some good batteries. So that's gonna be it for now, guys. I'll show you what I've done here so far. So this is the area I'm in. I'm going to leave a few apples out here, try and bring some critters by, but unfortunately my trail cam is no good at the moment because the batteries are dead. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it back and get it tested again, get some good batteries in it, make sure it's working, and then come back out. So this is where I dropped the apples. Just looking around, see if there's any signs of anything being here. Nothing at the moment. Spot again. This is where I was going to set up my trail cam. So I got it out here now. Make sure you keep all your gear with you. So I'm just going to strap it up here. So I got the cam on. Now, the ever important part, the lock. Now, the mistake I kept making earlier was I kept locking it before I put it on. The lock's going to go through a little piece here. It's going to keep the front and the back closed. So before we get it going, let's just double check. I made sure to set the time and the date on the camera so that it would reflect properly on my pictures. It's working. It's all closed up. I'm just going to unlock this and go ahead and lock the camera up, make sure we're good to go, and then we'll come back in a couple days. And there's the camera going off already. As you see, trail cam's working. I better get out of here. I got all my gear packed up, guys, so trail cam's up, it's running. It's gonna head out to here. So that's one spot to keep them. And hopefully we'll figure out a way. If we get them coming in, I have a feeling they're gonna be coming from up that way. Because that's might be where they're bedding down. They could be bedding down anywhere in here too. But so there you have it, guys. I've put it in the trail cam. So now maybe something important for you guys to remember. Make sure you lock your gear up. I've seen so many things on MB Hunters and some other sites of people's cameras going missing and this and that. So it's important to make sure you lock your cam up. Hey, if someone really wants it, they're going to take it anyways, but this just helps prevent it. As well as make sure you scout your area. Right now, I've been in this area a fair bit. I know I don't know 100% sure that there's no other stands around, but once I have the some pics back and I see if there are other animals, I'm going to scout out the area a bit more and make sure nothing, no other stands are here. Last year's stand didn't work out so well because it turned out I was in somebody's shooting lane, so not enough scouting in one area. A couple things for you guys to remember though when you're setting these things up. I didn't do it today and I'm kicking myself in the butt. It's something I thought of after, is your scent. Really important to get your scent down. I'm sweaty, I'm gross right now. I got some pit stick on from earlier today when I showered with some Irish Spring, so deers are going to be smelling that. So descent. Couple of tricks you can try. One, if you found a spot that you're gonna be building a blind in, it wouldn't hurt to maybe leave an old shirt or something around. Hang it from a tree, whatever. The scent stays or sticks in the air. The deer, they just get used to it, right? And they won't mind it. So when you come around, they're used to your smell. The other thing is that you take your clothes, when you wash them, don't wash them with soap. You can buy stuff Bass Pro or maybe even Walmart to get rid of the smell from your clothes. It's really great. You can buy the spray too and spray that on you. Another trick that I used last year, I took my hunting clothes and I put them in a bag with some pine cones and pine needles and whatnot, just to get the smell of that stuff onto it to help cover me a little bit more. So in a couple of days I'm going to be back. We're going to check out the camera. We're going to check out the pics. And if there's anything there, great. If not, you know what, we got some other spots. It's a huge forest here in New Brunswick, so we're going to check a few different places out. And I know a spot where there's a whole bunch of apple trees, so we might have to go try there too, now that we've got permission from Edgar to hunt there. So heading back to the truck. Let's hit the road and hopefully something I just thought of, guys, as I'm pulling away from the camera site is I pulled in really close with my truck. So now going forward, I'm actually going to pull in further back here. It's way different ground. It's way too open here. So back here further, I can walk in, make a lot less noise. They won't hear me. Potentially don't smell fumes from the vehicle and whatnot. Don't get scared off. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really like making it for you. Remember, key thing, make sure you check your batteries, guys. That's a little important. You kind of can't work your cam with your batteries, and if you're more than 10 minutes away from your house like I am, makes for a long drive to go back and get more batteries. So alright guys, well, I'm signing off. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all the views. It seems to be getting more and more every episode that I put out, and that's awesome. So thanks so much, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be really great, guys. Thanks so much, and thanks for watching The Rookie Hunter.